Bethesda is adding a baby Mothman enemy with update 26, and new leaks suggest that the expedition system will lead us into Washington, D.C. It's news time. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Are you ready to learn about the latest events in the Wasteland? I surely got a lot to tell you, starting by how Bethesda seems to be planning the very first expedition for Washington, D.C. and the Dupont Circle area. They are also adding a new baby Mothman with the upcoming patch 26, and a new community event calendar will be announced very soon. But not everything is great news, sadly. Bethesdanet has been facing issues and causing login problems across several games, and the 76 support has been quite overwhelmed lately. Moreover, a new petition for fair trading has started, and new daily ops assets as well as mailpost skins have been discovered. Well, with that being said, let's crack right into it, shall we? A few days ago, a new datamined leak by CyberRecon and Xera revealed something unexpected. Several screenshots from prototype files show that Bethesda is most likely planning to take the 76 series into Washington, D.C., a highly explored location in Fallout 3. The news spread like butter, and in a matter of days, gaming media started covering it in great detail. Anyway, is it really true though? Well, if the screenshots are real, it appears to be true. I have recently gathered all the information we have right now in a complete preview, so feel free to check it for more details on the upcoming expedition system. I go over 10 things there. I also explore this topic a bit deeper with side-by-side comparisons, analysis, and also what it means to revisit Washington, D.C. For this video though, let me show you the leaked screenshots first of all, which clearly show a city. There are tons of tall buildings, roads, bridges, a monorail, and surprisingly some vegetation too. I'm saying strangely because this area should be highly radioactive around the 76 timeline in 2102, so normal vegetation shouldn't exist at all. But who knows, maybe that's a placeholder to be replaced by rocks or something alike later. Anyway, the first 5 screenshots are quite generic, but when you take a look at the last one, things start to make sense, right? And that's because it looks awfully familiar with the Dupont Point area in Fallout 3. Here's a side-by-side comparison to make things crystal clear. The building placement, the monument in the center, the naked trees, the obelisk in the background, even the underground road. There are way too many identical elements here to deny the obvious. The first expedition will most likely be aimed towards Washington, D.C. I'm saying most likely because the 76 file for expeditions is just a prototype under development right now. Anything could and will change one way or the other. Bethesda could end up choosing another location and disregard this sketch altogether, or this could even be part of another feature for all we know. It's too early to set things on stone, but it seems to be the direction they will take with the expedition system, at least for now. The next news is about something that is coming for sure. No rumors, no leaks, I promise. It's about a new enemy, the Mothman Hatchling, coming live with update 26 on April 27. Right now we have many Mothman versions, but none of them comes close to what you are about to see. Last week Bethesda revealed that this new enemy will be part of a new encounter in daily ops. Basically, every time you enter a daily operation versus cultists, there is a high chance for this little guy to spawn. It doesn't always happen though. I had a few empty runs before I came across him. Anyhow, when it spawns, it's very difficult to miss him since he starts teleporting or blinking around in a frenzy with all these shadow smokes around him. Now, do not get deceived. This new creature might be a cute little baby with this brand new aesthetic featuring red veins and spots on the wings, orange red legs, and so on. But it's far from being peaceful, guys. On the contrary, it's very aggressive and deadly if you allow yourself to get hit. This is one of the strongest creatures in the wasteland in terms of damage, no joke. Just look at how quickly he can kill me inside power armor. I was pretty surprised when he took me down so quickly. I was not ready for that. I wasn't. Now, the Mothman Hatchling has multiple skills, and some of them are very strong. He's a true beast, I'm telling you that much. Especially this invisible shock hit with an insane attack speed. He also has a blue wave shock attack, which pushes you back if you are fairly close to him. Furthermore, there is a bug which can turn the baby Mothman into a wasteland god. Yeah, he can become invincible, which is pretty bothersome since it won't allow you to complete your operation altogether, and that's never good, is it? Bethesda is currently investigating the issue, so let's hope it's solved before the patch goes live into the official servers. Anyway, the good part here is that this baby is weak on defenses. He goes down pretty fast, so the best defense here against him is to naturally attack and give him hell. Give him everything you have and you should be fine. Just make sure you're not playing melee because he keeps teleporting around very fast and it's not always easy to come close. While doing daily ops though, you should be part of a team, so it's unlikely you will face a lot of trouble against the Mothman Hatchling. But if you want to play around, such as taking screenshots or footage, then prepare yourself to go down many times. Standing still is begging for trouble, begging to get killed. Trust me on this one. Moving forward, the Bethesdanet launcher has been facing network issues lately. While I worked on this video earlier today, I spotted several errors and notices on how users are experiencing issues logging into their Bethesda accounts. But this issue is not exclusive to Fallout 76, it extends to all Bethesda games. Still, since this is 76 news, the game was down earlier today, sadly, and the community manager has already posted an announcement in the forums to inform players of what's going on. If you experience the respective login field or fail to download config from the title storage, then try to restart your client or take a break and come back later. This is an issue on their end, so unfortunately all we can do is wait until the situation is resolved. Anyway, I decided to check Bethesda's Twitter and I found out that they had similar issues last week as well, on April 9 and 10 to be more precise. So this is not exactly a new issue, it's just last week it wasn't that bad apparently, but now it got slightly worse. So let's all hope they can figure out what's wrong and fix it as soon as possible. Alright, as you may or may not know, Bethesda released their content roadmap for 2021 a few weeks ago, but they still haven't published a new community event calendar. However, the community manager Lady Divan has already stated that a new calendar is on the way, and it should be announced on their upcoming Inside the Vault article coming this next Thursday, April 15. A few days ago, she also posted the scheduled community events to go live in the following few weeks. As such, we have double score for the next weekend, starting on April 15. Then we have the caps aplenty or double caps starting on April 22. And finally, the gold rush or double gold bullion will arrive on April 29. That's all we know so far, but there's a lot more coming in a couple of days, so stay tuned for more details. Something else that came to my attention is about the Fallout 76 support. Last week I submit a few report tickets for harassment, sadly, and while doing so I noticed this information note at the top of my screen where Bethesda informs players that they have been experiencing high contact volumes, and due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the waiting time or response time might be higher than usual. My response time was rather quickly though, only 2 days, so I think the issue is not that bad, or it wasn't that bad. Anyway, I checked their support page today and the message is now gone, which probably means they are back on track with their systems and response times. Recently, a new Fallout 76 petition has kicked off on change.org, where a devoted player is requesting Bethesda to implement a proper and fair trading system, with the main goal to protect traders from potential scams. I couldn't leave this one out of the news for the simple fact that the existing trading system we have is terrible. I mean, that's the truth. There are even inventory steal hacks using the trading interface. Plus, unless you are trading with caps, there is no safe way to trade an item for another item. Scams happen way too often in 76, and that's mostly because there is no feature or interface to conduct a proper trading deal. So I couldn't agree more with this petition. If you wish to sign yourself, then go ahead and do so. I'm leaving the link right below the video. Check it out. Update 26 is bringing dozens of additions to daily ops, such as a brand new mission, new locations, new enemies, and even new mutations to battle. I'm working on a few guides to make things simple for you guys, but for now, let's focus on the recently datamined assets. This is the new background image for the second daily ops mission called Decryption, featuring Dodge at Fort Atlas doing what he does best. Chimney vibes, anyone? Really, how is he even alive at this point? He is always smoking day and night, no stop. Anyway, the data miner Waster 93 also discovered a new mission emote featuring Dodge once again and a Vault Boy. It's still not clear if a new mission will come to introduce players to the new daily ops mission or not. There is also this new asset with an empty head, since there are 4 Dodge heads with different expressions. No joke, it's like you can replace his head depending on what he thinks or feels. What is this all for though? Nobody seems to know yet. Most of these new assets are not attached to any existing files, but it seems like Bethesda is planning something more and Dodge is clearly the main cast. Well, I guess we have to wait to find out more. Talking about data mine assets, I've got a couple more interesting items to show you. Not too long ago, Searite datamined 3 new skins for player mailboxes. It's not yet clear when or if Bethesda will release them anytime soon. However, there are 2 more, which were recently discovered by Waster93. They are festive Christmas mailboxes with a lot of detail. Apparently, they have been part of the game files for a while now, so let's hope Bethesda finally releases these items for Christmas 2021. I mean, they look nice, especially the first mailbox. I'm sure they would sell them like candy if only they released them first. Well, the last news I have for you today is about a very strange and nasty bug experienced on the public test server. Apparently, there are some type of items that can cause an error and a free kick from the server. I'm talking about these super rare items some of you collectors die to get. You know, the type you have to glitch through doors and such to loot them. Anyway, in most cases when you loot such items, it works like any other item really. But recently, things are not working so smoothly anymore. Just look at the footage. Sometimes when you loot such rare items, which you are not really supposed to have, the game will display this error saying disconnected due to having modified files. Then it kicks you from the server straight into the main menu. Now, I'm wondering if certain rare items are falling into the category of modified files, as in something you're not supposed to have. Could this be a new attempt from Bethesda's part to stop hacked weapons or hacked items in general? I'm not sure what to think exactly about this bug report. I mean, the system is not even consistent, so maybe it's just a bug. But as shown in the footage, it's really strange. Sometimes the player picked the same items and nothing happened, and then other times he picked the same items and he got his modified file error straight away. It's really strange, but don't worry, if this is indeed an anti-hack measure, we will soon find out when Update 26 gets released later this month. As usual, to finish off, I have a random bug to share with you, and this time it's the Forever Pink bug. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but it looks like someone shot me from behind with Rose's syringe, except the pink glow never went away. I played around 1 hour straight, cosplaying the Flatwoods monster, but it was a bug on my end, because nobody else could see me glowing pink, only me and myself. After dying though, things went back to normal, so yeah, visual bugs these days. Entire new level. Alright everyone, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and it's my pleasure to keep you up to date with everything Fallout 76. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more 76 content like this. And as usual, a huge thanks to everyone who supports my channel. If you want to become a survivor, go ahead and check the links below. Well then, I am Arthur Branco, thanks for watching, and I will see you all very soon in the next one. Until then, take care, adios, bye bye!